A microphone. A microphone. Microphone check, check. Yeah, everyone. I know. I know. I'm just chilling. You know, I tried. Oh, this is such a spur of the moment. We got 0 people in the chat. If you come in and watch this after the fact, be sure to smash the like. How's everyone doing? This is definitely not a normal time. I gotta assume some heavy hitters are streaming right now, like George, We're All George, or Benjamin Cohen, or freaking who knows who who normally streams this time of day. Murica in the house. How you doing? I was trying to make a normal video and I just freaking hate doing them, man. So you know what? I much more enjoy. I don't care how many people are in the chat. I don't care how many, even if it's just one, me and Murica can sit here and hang out. Like I said, I was trying to make a video. I got so much to say. I got you on the light. Yeah, thank you. I see that. I got so much to say, man. I just hate making normal videos. I'm much better. If I could just do this I got to figure out how to do it. I don't know. Anyway, I figure, you know what the hell? We got about 3 hours till football starts. My boys, Trent in the house. How you doing, Trent? I don't know how much you guys are into football, but I can't wait for the games today. It was a big day. I feel like, man, if you don't know, I'm a huge Kansas City fan. I am from Kansas. I'm really nervous about today's game. The only team that could beat Kansas City is themselves. But we'll have to see how that goes. Some good games today. I don't really want. I'm not a big fan of. Well, I'm not a big fan of Tampa Bay's quarterback. We chilling. We chilling. Yeah, waiting for the games. Yeah, so I was gonna make a video, and then I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna hop on and talk. And we talk about the markets, talk about some big plays I have made, some big plays. It's gonna be a focus for 2022, what my plans are and what I'm gonna be doing. It is very important to keep in mind that I've already got my core holdings, and I know I talk about this a lot, but it really has to be emphasized over and over. So just because this is what I'm doing. Another thing I want to emphasize is don't do things because I do it. Don't do things because other YouTubers do it. Actually really do the research. And I know for a fact some of you guys on this channel truly do that because I see it in the Discord. I see people making their own. And I'm very proud of this community that we've grown so far. I think it's a lot of smart people. Let me some Mahomes. I was at the game when he was in college playing against ASU. Watch out. That's cool. That's really cool. So 17, did you go to Texas Tech, or is it like a team that, like your home team, that he came in and just whooped up on you? Let's see. And Kellen, but I don't know who that is, to be quite honest. Run in. Oh, he had eight TDs. Oh wow. So again, I'm really proud of this community and how smart a lot of the people are in the Discord and things like that. I don't post that Discord link very often. So if you want to get into that, hit someone up that's already in it. Again, I'm trying to prevent that thing from getting, I want quantity. No, wait. I'm an idiot. I want quality over quantity. I was watching from the 50. Oh, wow. Wow. Someone's a baller. All right. So let's pop open a beer. I'm kidding, everyone. I don't drink anymore. I do miss it, though. It's just, if you guys haven't tried this, it's really good. Was very blessed to know one of the Asus. Way to make some disgusting noises on mic, Tom. How much? Yeah, I wish LaCroix was paying me. Don't even get me started on how much money I'm making off YouTube. Yeah, I've only had like one. I think I've only had one endorsement offer so far. I got to be honest with you. I don't really retro in the house. How you doing? Yeah, for a cold LaCroix, is that really going to get me in trouble? Ah, so tasty. Actually, that one, a little still. Maybe anyway, I don't even know what's going on in crypto. I tell you what, I'm always 100 transparent with you. So yesterday, a lot of us were talking in the Discord. You have a purple, man. I just drank. So Trent's got a purple red. I don't know that I've ever had that. I just drank what I hope to be my last energy drink of my life this morning. I loaded up. My favorite one is, they have a weird name. Son of a bitch. Reign, Reign. The orange flavor I really like. It's delicious. I would wake up with one of those in the morning, but energy drinks are bad for you guys. I don't know if you know this. So I just had what I hope is my last one this morning. I bought a bunch. They're gone. I'm going to try. We'll have to see how that goes. You can buy a case with your use. Yeah. So I'm going back to the coffee. Coffee's a pain though, man. I need some caffeine just to wake up and to be able to make my coffee. And that energy drink used to do the trick. But I also, you want some more product placement? So I get these caffeine pills. They're extended release. So, the one thing I like about that energy drink, it gives you a nice kick right off the bat. All right, you know what? I really don't. I kind of know what's going on in crypto, but yesterday, full disclosure, I sold out of all my jewels. Whether or not that was the right decision or not, I'm not overly worried about that. I do have to worry about, and I'm still going to get my airdrops. I don't know how much that's going to hurt my airdrop on the snapshot and what have you. Now, let's pop onto the desktop while we talk about this. So I have to have money for taxes. So I don't know what's going to happen with this market. I truly don't. What I do know is I still got a pretty fat locked jewel balance. I still got a lot of things going on in Harmony One that I'm looking forward to have a lot of fun with DeFi Kingdoms, even when it comes to AVAX and Phantom and all these things. But I've come up with the master plan, and I'll be talking about it today and a lot this week. I'm just trying to really position myself. Again, I have core holdings. Recap, I know you guys all know this, but Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano are like 70+% of my portfolio, and then rounded off with mostly Polkadot and Harmony. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano especially are hitting long-term capital gains right now. I really don't want to touch those, and I just kind of want to be able to maybe dollar cost average out of those a little bit. I'm just talking small amounts. Again, I'm more about building it up with passive income, and I'm going to be targeting 2 coins in specific going forward this year where I'm going to be building those into long-term capital gains. Again, I have a long-term vision, so I'm really looking forward to, how easy life's going to be for me in 4 to 10 years as I've just built up these nice core positions and done a lot of yield farming along the way. So the 2 coins that I'm going to be looking into are, some of you guys already know this, but I'm going to be building very large, hopefully very large, we'll have to see how this year pans out, but very large positions in Luna and Atom. Building those up, staking both, and also yield farming both. There's going to be a lot of opportunities in the Luna ecosystem, and there's already some really good opportunities in the Cosmos ecosystem. Now, again, I'm not abandoning Harmony One, and I still have a lot of money on Tranquil Finance. I'm still yield farming like crazy over there. I'm still trying to build up Tranquil. I'm still mining my locked jewels every day. And as of right now, I'm not sure how much I'm going to do of this and how much I'm going to do of that. But it doesn't matter what jewel does now. I still have plenty of locked jewels to earn over time. So if I made a mistake yesterday by selling at $8, I'm not worried about it. I still got a ton of locked jewels. Your situation may be different. And jewel still may go to the moon. Jewel may go to these crazy numbers, $50, $100. I have no idea. But at the end of the day, the jewel was the riskiest asset I had on the table. And I'm much more into investing in things that I have long-term conviction on. I'm not saying jewel can't be long-term extremely valuable, but it's a much riskier asset. If this market continues to go down, I'm going to get hammered in Jewel. Like I said, I've still got 20,000 Jewels to plus when I'm yield farming on to continue to earn with this. So there's going to be plenty of opportunity over here. Again, I had to have that tax money ready. And I don't know if this market is going to continue to go down, if things are going to get really bad. I have no idea. I do know that I didn't want March or April to come around. And then I would, maybe Jewels at like $2, and I'm going to have to sell Ethereum or Cardano or Bitcoin or whatever at much lower values too. So I took enough risks off the table to pay taxes. Now I'm going to be taking the money I earn in Jewel. I'm going to be reinvesting some of that back into DeFi Kingdoms, and I'm going to be investing money into Luna and Atom going forward, trying to build out those positions. And again, like I said, have fun over in those ecosystems. Now, as of right now, what I've mostly done, and I can show you, again, total transparency over here. Let's see what's the easiest way. Yeah, I want to talk about me, Kevin, too, man. That guy's off the rails. All right, so as of right now, I got a lot of money over in the Anchor protocol. I have all my loans paid off. Well, I don't have all my loans paid off on Tranquil Finance, but I'm gonna take care of that this week, most likely. And there's still a lot of things to do over on Tranquil Finance that, again, we'll be discussing as the week goes on, or as the weeks and months go on. So some of this money, I'm not sure how much. Again, I don't even know how much I need for taxes. I think this is more than enough. I'm going to be looking to get into some of this right off the bat, buying some Luna and buying some Atom. I want to stake both and I want to yield farm both. This last week, I did put some money into the yield farm. I'm thinking, I'll probably take about $10,000, buy some Luna, buy some Atom, stake both, continue to dollar cost average into those, mostly with my DFK earnings. And then also doing the yield farm with, maybe... I started off with 2,000 already, and that's down a bit, but I do think that'll come back up, and I'll continue to dollar cost average into the different yield farms and figure out strategies over there too. Another thing that I'm really excited about this year is Cardano. There's going to be a lot of opportunity in Cardano, especially with things like liquid finance, non-custodial, lending and borrowing. And I don't know how it's going to compare to the super fluid stuff that Cosmos Atom's got going on. I don't think that's non-custodial. I could be wrong. The whole non-custodial thing could be a game changer right there. And then we know the stone is not non-custodial, so there's a lot of risk right there. Let me get caught up. Hey, David in the house, how you doing? Any idea if Mimos will be implementing in DeFi next to Trank? I'm not sure what you're asking there. I'm of the understanding that both tokens will be, I don't know if they're going to be interchangeable or what. Chad Knight, Fortnite in the house. How you doing, brother? You know what? I am a little bit disappointed with kind of they don't do a very good job of updating us over there, to be quite honest. There's some things about Tranquil Finance I don't like, mostly the fact that it's basically a mafia of validators right now. But I am very bullish the project in general. I don't know how the tokenomics are going to work with the game. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get any of these game mechanics out. I do know that Tranquil Finance is a very good DApp. There's a lot of good ways to earn and put your money to use over there. So I'm going to continue to utilize that for now. And I'm going to hope for the best on Trank. If DeFi is a hit, whether it's on the Crow network, which I'm not a huge fan of, so I'm just kind of avoiding it for the most part. There may be a better opportunity, things may work out better for you over there, but I'm just being kind of patient and kind of waiting for that to happen. And then, I do believe any real updates other than songs and things, I don't know, they actually, they posted another update of like some artwork that didn't really thrill me. Like it didn't excite me that much. And it really didn't do much for the price, but what do you expect when the whole market's tanking? So what are you up to, Fortnite? Are you selling tank for? No, no. Yeah, as always, you're coming in late. No, I sold out a. My video title tomorrow is why I sold out a Harmony One and DFK. I'm gonna get a bunch of dislikes just because people are just gonna see the title and not really watch it. But nah, bro, I'm still in all my tank. I'm still using it. I still love the platform for the most part. Let's take a look. I did sell about 50,000 Harmony One yesterday, along with my DFK. Again, I have more Harmony One now than I did for most of 2022. 2021 was really good in Harmony One. I took a lot of my profits and I just took some off the board to be safe, mostly for tax purposes. I'm still going to be very active in the Harmony One ecosystem. And I'm still going to be putting NFT Verse in the house. How you doing, brother? If you guys haven't watched his channel, be sure to give him a like and subscribe too. He does a lot of great Harmony One content. How you doing, NFT? Anyway, yeah, so I'm still going to be very active in the Harmony One ecosystem. And you know how I am. I'm not an extremist. I'm not I'm not Harmony One's everything. There's a lot of opportunity. There's going to be a lot of opportunity. I do, like I said, I'm going to be mostly focusing on Harmony One, Cardano, Atom, and Luna as of right now. I do think Cardano and Luna are the best altcoins you can buy right now. I do think those are going to be, like I said, I've really had light bulb moments with those. Cardano, because of how the whole EUTXO works. I mean, when you look at the volume they're doing versus the fees compared to Ethereum, it's a no-brainer. They've got some of the best engineers, some of the best developers, one of the greatest minds. Did you know you can send your entire wallet on Cardano because of how EUTXO works to another wallet, NFTs and all of it, all your NFTs, all your Cardano to another wallet for the very, very low fee of one transaction? It's usually like less than 1 ADA. Try and do that on Ethereum and tell me how that works out for you. You're going to spend thousands of dollars, especially if you have a bunch of NFTs. Not much NFT. I caught your live stream. I caught most of your live stream this morning. America, I keep meaning to shout your channel out, but I'm burnt out and oh yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, there's a lot of interesting ways to use Tranquil. If you want the best path, quite honestly, especially if the whole lending and borrowing makes you nervous or makes you scared, some of the best ways to leverage this platform is just to yield farm the STO1 liquidity pool. Say, for example, you have 100,000 Harmony One, put 50,000 of it into STO1. Now, do keep in mind when you do that, it is locked for 9 days. Kinda. You can pull that liquidity out by trading it over on SushiSwap, but you're gonna, there's gonna be a fee for doing that and you're gonna end up losing out. So if you're not worried about, having any type of liquidity crisis, you could take 100,000 Harmony One, put 50,000 of it into STO1. That 50,000 is going to earn you 9.51% interest. I think that's mostly just based upon what, the validators are doing at that time. And then you could take the other 50,000, you can put it in this liquidity pool. So 50,000 of that is going to earn you the 9% plus whatever the liquidity pool is doing, which is going to adjust. But you're looking at getting well over 25% for your Harmony One. That's a pretty hard to beat. You can also do some pretty exotic things where you put a lot of STO1 and then you borrow say you put 100. It's a much riskier game, and I do this a bit, but you can put it all as collateral and then borrow against it. So you're getting the 9% plus the 8%. Sometimes the borrowing gives you percentages. But I think, I think the best way is just to go in the liquidity pool right now. Now, do keep in mind, again, this is all DeFi. So when you have your money over here, you are putting it at risk. Did you sell your locked jewels? Nah, bro. Why would I do that? What is this? What is this link you got me clicking on here? Chad Knight 1962. If you guys don't know, Chad Knight's Fortnite, he was all butthurt because he didn't think people would take him seriously because he's young. Dude, your name was Fortnite. Now it's Chad Knight. People, the 1962 is the only thing you got going for you. All right, what do we got? Oh, so is this different? Quick weekend hack. WL Jewels wrap. So I did talk about this a little bit. With one lock jewel, you commit one when. Is this different than what is going on over? Let me pull it up. I'm not really interested in this. I'm bullish DeFi Kingdoms long term, and I don't know what's going to happen to Jewel, but I'm okay with unlocking 30 jewels a day and then taking that money and dollar cost, averaging it into Luna and Atom or back into DeFi Kingdoms or whatever else tickles my fancy at that time. I don't know if this is any different than what's going on or if it's the same thing. Oh wow, there's some. Oh yeah, is this Harmony? No, this can't be. All right. Greedy merchant. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking at. So you can do it over here too. There's a lot of this stuff going on. I'm not a big fan of it. But you can do the same thing over here. I don't know if it's the same people or not. But you can, I don't think it is because this is called something different. GM versus that one was, why have you done this? Now I've already lost the link. Let me click this opening. Oh, I think it's on a different browser is the problem. WL Jewel, and this is called GM Jewel, I think. Mint your GM Jewel. Yeah, it's all the same thing. You can, and I've actually looked at this over, please connect your wallet. All right. And it's gone. So the GM Jewel, let's see, Jewel's 896, and GM Jewel is 0.25. So it's, what is that? 25% of your jewels. So you can sell your locked jewels right now, and you can do that over on here. I do believe they have, yeah, they tell you everything. So you can go over to DeFi Kingdoms. I think, you know what? I think you can buy this right now. I'm curious. I don't know how it works though. Like, does it stay in a vault? This is really, it makes my head hurt. It makes my head spin. But I believe you can buy it like outright right now. I'm kind of curious to see. Yeah, I'm kind of, if it would go to my balance that I knew I could mine, I probably would buy it. But I think it just goes to like some vault that you have to wait for it to unlock or something. I really don't know. There's a lot to unpack when it comes to this stuff. All right, so we can go import. I probably have some Harmony 1. So I'm pretty sure you can buy this right now, which is crazy. So 327 Harmony 1, what would that be? I don't even know what's going on with crypto right now. Oh my goodness. What is going on with the price of cryptocurrency? All right, let me get this set up. Actually, let me close some windows. I got too much going on. You're all going bye-bye. All right, I want to do this. Things are looking pretty decent, but I wouldn't get too excited just yet. Our boy Capo. Yeah, I know some of you don't believe in Capo as religiously as I do, but he thinks more pain's still coming. He's currently 50% in stables. I will say I don't think he's ever been. And there's a there's a first time for everything, but I don't think he's ever been wrong when he thought more pain was coming. It's going to be a big week. We got the Fed decision coming and all that. March is a pretty big deal coming up too. So I think there's a good chance of there being a lot of uncertainty. I did want to mention that I found it very interesting that Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin's in a little bit different situation than most of us. That guy's probably bringing in $1 million plus in revenue a month between YouTube and his classes and all the other endorsements and stuff he gets. But and I think this is, I've seen him make some pretty dumb decisions and make a lot of what I consider to be mistakes. And quite honestly, I think he's gotten really lucky, including in 2020 during the crash. He took out loans and YOLO'd into the stock market. He could have easily, things could have easily went the other way and he could have easily got destroyed. He does a lot of like call stuff and margin trading that I think he's eventually going to get burnt on really hard. And then right now, like, I don't get it, man. You don't sell when there's blood in the streets, and he sold it all. He sold 100% of his cryptocurrency, and maybe he's an oracle. I don't freaking know. Maybe that guy does, have a pipeline into the future. Maybe lightning will strike. It's possible. Again, if he's wrong, I think he's going to be okay, and he's sitting on $20 million in cash. I got to assume half of that's going to the government now, or close to half of it. So he's got that whole situation to deal with. Anyway, you don't sell. All right. I sold yesterday too, but I sold some money. My taxes, I sold off some jewel. I got my tax money. I'm not worried about it. Hopefully all the money I'm making now, all the extra money I'm making now, whether it be DeFi, whether it be money left over from my paycheck, I'm going to be looking to buy. Now, I do agree with the fact that I don't know which way this cryptocurrency market's going to go. It could continue to crash. I'm not overly, I saw this price pump and I'm just like, the torture. Did I make a mistake? And I got to stop thinking like that. Again, I got my core holdings. I can't wait. Well, I can wait, but I also can't wait. I'm highly confident that my core holdings are going to turn into multi-millions or zero. But I'm not selling them. At least I'm going to try not to sell them unless something crazy comes up. Anyway, I was really eager to pull the trigger on some Luna and some Atom this morning, especially the Luna, because I am eager to yield farm over on Osmosis, but I am trying to be patient. I don't know if this is a dead cat bounce. Tomorrow, the futures are going to open in five hours. I'm going to be watching football, but be curious to see how they open. It'll be curious to see how the Fed and the markets react this week. I kind of feel like, all things considered, I think the Fed's going to ease off the throttle a little bit just because of all the uncertainty in the markets right now. But then we got the March stuff coming up too. So I would be very cautious. If you're new to crypto, I do think this is a really good time to start dipping your toe into the water and start buying. I personally would be looking to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. If you're brand new, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Luna are blue chip AF to me. And then I would look at Polkadot and Atom. I'm kind of leaning towards Atom right now as something I like a little bit more over Polkadot. I'm just a little disappointed in Polkadot, but I feel like that's one that'll eventually want to come around. And if you're looking at some little bit riskier stuff, a little bit smaller stuff that I like, so far I like everything I've seen on Phantom. Obviously, I like Harmony One a lot, though they got some problems they need to fix. I do think that's eventually something they'll overcome, but it's something they got to take care of. And then other ones out there that we've had our eye on is probably the Oasis network. I know, honestly, I'm just saying that for Chad. No, I'm kidding. I like the Oasis. Let's see. Let me get caught up. If you buy Lock Jewel, they go, oh, really? dude, what? We can, all right. So you're saying if I buy lock, he's making, he will, I don't know if maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. He could, he's looking, all right. So he's looking to buy back in the next 60 days. So but he's timing the market, man. Time in the market beats timing the market. Maybe he hits another home run. It might be the most dangerous thing that ever happened to him. I don't know. And then he wants to buy a bunch of short-term calls. Dude, maybe. I don't know, maybe. I kind of want to test out this locked jewel. They stay locked, but in your account. Yeah, bro, but I can farm. Man, this almost. So you know what we do? I got some jewels. Dude, this might be the move right here, guys. I'm freaking excited. All right, what do I got? All right, so let me take a screenshot. This might be some dope ass stuff getting ready to go on right here. Are you guys as excited as I am, or am I just a little too exuberant right now? All right, so I have 20,850. Dude. Oh, I can't. All right, I don't know if this is actually. Let's see what I got. Balance, I have 18 joules in my wallet. Let's freaking go. You know what? YOLO, right? All right, let's go to Joule. I'll just do like, we'll do 10 joules. 10 joules. If this goes into my wallet, this is the most insane thing ever. Oh my goodness, dude. This is the world's greatest Ponzi scheme right here. All right, wait. So, but can I mine these jewels? Like, if you done this, is my total locked jewel balance going to go up, or is it locked into this contract? This is what I don't understand. Maybe I should just do it with one before all right, screw it. I got to see what happens. It's just going to be a GM. The problem is I won't be able to mine it, right? Because it's going to be, how do I get it from GM Joule to Joule? And how do I know this GM Joule is not going to have a bunch of this stuff locked up in a GM pool and they rug pull us? You know what I mean? If this went into my locked Joule balance, I'm all for this. I'll buy the shit out of this because I'll just continue to farm, you know, take half my profits and buy more locked Joule. But as far as I know, this just gets locked up into a contract. There's no way to swap it. There's no way for me to mine it, right? Anyway, that's how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, so I can't mine it, man. Do you have to wait till it unlocks and then what? I don't know. It's tempting. I want to find out more about this. All right, what was I talking about? We were talking about who's back to 80% in stables. Wait, who did I miss? If you're talking about Meet Kevin, that bro is like 99.5% in stables. You can sell locked jewel in oh, you're talking in a Gala pot. What about Gala? I bought more Pavia. I don't know if I told you that Fortnite. Test with my bro, dude. It's just gonna be a GM jewel in my wallet. It'll go down in value or it'll go up in value. Probably at like. I don't know that it does me much good, to be quite honest. I know I can't farm it. It's just going to be locked into the smart contract. And it's, Capo. Thank you for that, David. Did he increase his stables? Because his last tweet was 50%. Let's see if he updated. Let's see. Maybe he did a little update. I mean, if he's going to more into stables. All right. I'm still 50% in USDT. I don't know if it was in a different tweet or something, but yeah, a lot more money was added to the perpetuals on Binance. He thinks another flush is coming. I wouldn't be surprised to see another flush. This could easily be a dead cat bounce. Either way, I'm sleeping like a baby right now because I got my money on Anchor. I know I can pay my taxes. I still got my job, and I can still put food on the table. All right. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't, as much as I want locked jewel, if I could get it to go into my balance, I'd be all over that. All right. Where was I headed? We were talking about Tranquil. Yeah, I don't know, guys. How long am I into this stream? Oh, he replied to that tweet. Thanks. All right, cool. All right, like I said, I was just gonna do a video. Normal. So I'm like, screw it. I figured I much more enjoy getting on the mic and talking to you guys. I can't stand making normal videos. I kind of need to figure out how to do that, but I'm not overly worried about it right now. I did buy some more Pavia Fortnite. How are you doing on the Pavia? What's the price of Pavia doing right now? I think it was down a little bit. I'd be tempted to buy a little bit more. I also bought, I wonder if my new NFT came in yet. I was pretty excited about that. I bought one of these Cardania Cardania founders cards. I don't know what that, I think that gives me another piece of land, doesn't it? I got my 2 plots of Pavia land. I can't wait to start developing that. I have no idea what's going to become of this Cardania land. And then I also, so I'm up to 30,000 Pavia. It's not enough, man. I want to buy more of that. I can't wait until things like Liquid Finance come online. There's another channel I watch, Crypto CR Journey, or I can't remember. It's not Journey Crypto, guys. Calm down. It's not him. It's another guy, JR Crypto. He does a lot of Cardano stuff. I think he's going to have Liquid Finance on here this week, and they might do a demo. Again, if you like things like Tranquil Finance, Liquid Finance is going to be pretty freaking dope, because I don't even know how they pull it off, but it's non-custodial. So you're going to be able to lend and borrow, I believe, while it's still staked. So I cannot freaking wait to play around with that stuff, man. There's going to be a lot of opportunities over there. 2022 could be a very big year for Cardano. There should be some games, coming online, just like the opportunity, and you're going to be early, guys. You're going to be early. I know some of you don't like Cardano. I would highly encourage you to get over that. And we're going to be doing Luna. There's some Luna games I'm excited about. There's a lot of Cosmos stuff coming up. The Strange Clans I'm pretty excited about. The Lavana. But I've only got so much money. So, with the Liquid Finance and the games coming over on Cardano, the yield farms coming online, I do think a lot of stuff's going to be coming online over there. All I'm saying, guys, is build up a little bag of Cardano. That's all I'm saying. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Like I said, I'm just kind of rambling on now. I just making excuses up not to do that video, not to make that video. We got about 2 hours before the football starts. The real game for me is not for another 5 hours. We're coming up on my lunchtime. I'm getting a little hangry. Looks like we only got about 2 people in the chat. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to work on freestyling, just freestyling and talk about whatever I want to talk about. Talk about this tasty. I'm probably just going to delete this video too. You're checking Voxo Deuce dude, bro. I don't understand you. Last week, you were giving me a hard time because you said you were bearish on me during my NFT phase. And I think at least 3 or 4 times in the last week, you've been bringing up NFTs. You've been buying chibi cats. You keep coming with all this NFT. Now I'm bearish on retro. What the F, bro? What is Voxo Deuce? Is this on Harmony 1? Is this on eGold? Is this on Voxo Deus? Voxo Deus. By looking at that picture, let's see. Wondering how Voxo, is it on ETH? What are you doing on Ethereum NFTs? Everyone has a sandbox partnership. You could throw a dart at a freaking NFT. DM if you need help with video stuff. I got to go drive around in the snow. Yep, have a good one. Have a good one, guys. Be sure to like it. Be sure to like this video, but be sure to subscribe to NFT Verse and like his videos over there. Be careful, NFT Verse. All right, bro, Retro, everyone's got a freaking project going on in the sandbox. I got some, oh, what the hell, man? I got some, what do I got? Some mutant, some monkeys, some, what do you mean, who? What are you talking about? They what do you mean they have do they have land or is it an actual partnership? Voxo Deos, oh, of course. What is this corny ass stuff? I mean, the floor price is pretty cheap. What is their partnership? Let's go to their Twitter. Let's go down the rabbit hole of Voxo. So is this 6 unique? Oh, you love this voxel stuff. Interact 3D in it, partnered with so they're actually partnered. So maybe I use my words incorrectly. I'm talking about a lot of people they're developing land in the sample. So if this is an actual partnership, that is interesting. Let's see what we got here. Giveaway. You can still mint these. Or is that party over? Do they have land and an actual game incoming? You know, they have land and they're working on a game. I don't even remember. That's how, dude, what the hell? All right. What is it? Mutant? It's not mutant. I don't want. Something. Oh, where did all my ETH go? What the hell? What did I do with my ETH? Oh, I sent it to Binance. I think I'm gonna trade my Ethereum into Cardano. All right. Let's see. What is all right. That scared me because I saw Wicked Apes. So I got these Wicked Apes. Oh, they updated the graphics. I didn't even notice that. That's a tight ass pimp coat right there. I might have to make this my. Oh, dude, that thing is so sick. Unfortunately, these things aren't worth a lot anymore, I don't think. I'm still pretty bullish on this project. So these Wicked Hounds so they have land and they're developing this land in the sandbox and they're gonna have actual dog racing. And I earn like these Wicked tokens. So I got a couple of them and I got a couple of I don't even know what they've been up to lately, but these things, there's an offer for 0.03. What is the floor on these things now? Probably still pretty bad. But that's supposed to be coming out in a lot of these projects have bought and land in the sandbox or trying to develop things, but it sounds like, so I don't know with what this Voxo Deos is doing is any different or is like a real partnership or they're just wording it differently. But this team has legit land. We can go to the Discord. I haven't checked their Discord in a long time. But I'm still holding on to these just to hopefully that pays off. You know, it'd be pretty cool if that takes off and is a big deal. The dog racing might be really cool. It'd be very similar to like what Equine or whatever is doing on Cardano and D-Racer and the Zed Run in Ethereum. So let's see if I can find their Discord really quick. I think it's further down. Wicked Phone Club. They really turned me off when they went to like they felt a little cash grabby. I really like this project quite a bit. The digital Da Vinci is a really good marketer, but they felt too cash grabby because then they went to Solana and did a pretty garbage Solana drop. I don't know, but they have, yeah, I haven't checked this in a while. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. A few primitive concepts of buildings you will see floating high in the trees of the wicked. Oh, are they doing their own metaverse now? Did they go away from the sandbox? Let's see. Their penguins can breed. I wonder if my things, if my dogs can breed. Dude, I'm so out of touch with this. I can't keep up with it all, bro. Let's see. There's still a lot of comparing. I should get caught up on this just to see what's going on. But they bought land in the sandbox, and they're supposed to have, as many of you know, Wicked Bone Club has been working alongside here we go. My Reality to develop our sandbox plot. So this is only a couple weeks ago. We currently own a 3x6 and have already fully invested in My Reality to develop these plots. These dudes have a lot of money too. So if you're interested, you can pick these up cheap. This is not financial advice. I have no idea if this is going to be any good, but maybe it'll be a pleasant surprise. Good morning, Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you're like, if this is just going to be like their buildings and, you know, if where the dog racing is going to be. Again, I'm earning Wicked tokens. I don't even know what they're worth. Let's see. Hype. Yeah. Kurt in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm just chilling. You guys missed it. I just popped onto the mic, figured we'd hang out and talk about whatever you want, talk about the markets. You know, I tried making a normal video. You know what? I'll sit there and I'll redo like one scene like 47 times. I don't know if I'm ever going to get good at making those. What I need to be able to do is something like what Climb Crypto does. He just gets on the mic and just starts talking. Like if I could get on the mic and not care, you know, but that's like them buying land, I think is like, yeah, so that's what I'm asking. I don't know what the difference is or what the partnership is. Why, did you buy one? Did you buy a Voxo Deus? Oh, you need a dose. I don't got any hopium for you. So maybe San will like make marketing. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you find out on that. I'm not selling my Wicked Apes. Hopefully it turns into something. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There was another, what else? You know what? Let's see what's going on in NFTs in general. I feel like those are things that we do kind of want to keep on our radar. Actually, let's see what's going on with crypto really quick. So that is looking like a little bit of a dead cat bounce. Another flush might be coming. Fuzz testnet launches on February 1st. Interesting. What's the price of Fuzz doing? Is it pumping? I forgot about Fuzz. Talking about my plan for 2022. I'm going to be investing heavily, be taking my DFK profits, putting a lot of that to work, building up bigger core positions in Atom and Luna. But I forgot I got a bunch of Fuzz working for me. My camera went off. So it's not getting much of a bump. Project like that is going to struggle when cryptocurrency is getting hammered like it is right now. What is the old biddy doing? It's holding up above 35. You know, I was really surprised. We're back down below the wedge though, man. We're back down below that wedge. It could get a lot uglier, guys. That's why just be careful out there. Stay frosty, as they say. Everyone's going to be telling, you know, you're gonna get a lot of the same hopium. I don't know, man. Even George is feeling a little bearish. I don't know what like a lot of the rest of the people are doing right now. I know I got some. It is very tempting. It is very tempting to put my money to work that I have sitting on the sidelines, but I'm going to be super patient. Again, I got to make sure I have money for taxes. If it gets super bloody, you know, then I will probably put some back in. I'm going to continue to dollar cost average. Right now, I'm dollar cost averaging with the sandbox. I'm very bullish to sandbox. Again, I can't wait for Cardano, some of the Cardano stuff to start coming online. Yeah, Nimrod, the problem is it can get a lot bloodier. Again, just, you know, think for yourselves, guys. That's what I practice. Think for yourselves. Don't get carried away with what a lot of people are saying. They could get it wrong, whether it's down or up. They don't know. Like you're hearing a lot of it's greed, extreme greed. These are the best time, and it is, right? It is really good times to buy, but it could be a really long time before that extreme greed comes back. This could be a really tough year for the markets. There really is a lot of uncertainty. Again, I think the Fed's going to step up and kind of prop it up again. But if they do, it's going to be probably a bit of kicking the can down the road, continuing to kick the can down the road. So work on having your long-term positions, your 4-year to 10-year plans, you know, keep accumulating those, keep holding those. But also like figure out, you know, like one of the mistakes I kind of made is I didn't take profits. I don't really think it's a huge mistake because my vision is, you know, hold it until you're right. And I think we'll be really, really right in the next 4 to 10 years. My biggest mistake, and I don't even really consider it as a mistake, but so for me, the reason I really don't consider it a mistake is I really wanted to get my core holdings into long-term capital gains. Now I'm starting to achieve that. So going forward, I probably won't make the same mistake, meaning whenever we're in extreme greed, I'm going to start siphoning some of the profits off into stables. And then when we go back into extreme greed, that will be, you know, my chips, right? So it's going to be a game of patience. You know, you continue to work on these skills. I will continue to work on those skills. So I'll be, you know, this year, if we get a nice pump, which I do think is not off the table, say we do pump to new all-time highs, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, and we're back up to greed, we get back to greed levels, I might, you know, say Cardano gets to like $5. I might sell 5,000 Cardano. That's less than 5% of my portfolio. Put it into stables, put it over on Anchor, or put it in liquid finance and earn interest, or put it to work in other ways. And then wait for the bloodbath, right? So again, I do more of an advanced dollar cost average strategy where I like to lump sum it in during times of fear. And I'm really happy with the fact that I've now achieved that goal of long-term capital gains. So that way, when I take profits, you know, you don't pay as much in taxes. So that'll be, you know, part of the strategy that I focus on and implement heavy going forward. I will be putting money into Luna and Atom, but I won't be looking to take those off the table if we hit extreme greed, because those are going to be in short-term capital gains. And then in 2 years, I'm going to have an even stronger core position of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, Luna, and you know what I'm saying? And then we continue to look for opportunities, plus what I'm doing with the metaverses and what I'm doing with the gamings. Need to find some... What is a profit? Are you saying, Kurt, you're not in any profit right now? Should have found my channel earlier, bro. That's all right. We'll all eventually be in profit. Yeah, but that's what I'm looking to do. If we get back to, you know, greed levels this year, I'll take a little bit of Cardano. I'll take a little bit. The first one I'm going to be looking to take off the board is Bitcoin, because I think that's some of don't get me wrong, I'm still extremely bullish Bitcoin, but I'm leaning towards where I think Bitcoin only needs to be about it's only 15% of my portfolio right now. And I never really want to go under 1 Bitcoin, but you never know. You never know. Oh, you've actually never taken any? Yeah. I mean, do you plan on changing that at all in the future? I do think, my philosophy continues to evolve, and I've had that attitude, but it's really good to have that, you know, that mental attitude just so that you can withstand these hard times right now. But going forward, I think it'll be a little bit more advanced to sell whenever there's, extreme greed. And I'm going to do an advanced version of that. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to take profits unless it's long term. So I'll sell 5% of my Cardano, 5% of my Ethereum, something like that, a little bit of my Polkadot, but it continues to earn. I continue to stake. I continue to get passive income, and I continue to have dry powder to buy when things get really cheap. And I think that's the kind of strategy that can really pay off going forward. And it kind of gives you some discipline, and it keeps your skills sharp. It keeps you engaged. Nimrod, you're always thinking about buying Phantom, or is that Nigel? Do you not have Phantom yet already? I thought like you and Nigel, that was your biggest bags. Probably not. I'm just having a laugh with crypto. There's a lot further to drop before I even break even. So you've been in it longer than me, it sounds like. I didn't really get heavy into. I'm only about a year in, so it's not been a fun ride. this last little downturn's not been a fun ride. Like at this pace, I'm gonna be back to even if this continues to go down. But and I don't know what 2022 is gonna hold. I don't know if it's gonna get really ugly. Last year I sold all my FTM. Cool. So you're thinking about getting back in? FTM's getting cheap. You know what's getting really cheap? The title of the video does have Solana in it. We should make fun of some Solana, right? How's it doing? All I want to say about our boy Invest Answers put out a video, basically saying sell Cardano and go all in Solana. How has that worked out for him? I think it was around this time right here. I think he top ticked it. It's down, only about 57% from the time of that video. It's down from the tops. What is it down? Oh, it's down 66%. Again, it's just like Meet Kevin. You don't sell it all at bottoms, right? You don't sell out of there's a lot of great assets out there right now. Now, I'm not even sure. Me personally, I'm not that hyped on Solana. I'm not saying it won't be successful long term. I'm not saying it won't be a great asset long term, but do not forget, this is technology. These are betting on high tech growth stocks, and it takes an emerging technology at that. This stuff takes a lot of time to develop and mature. Solana hasn't been in the game that long, and they sacrificed speed for the other parts of the trilemma: security and scalability. And I think they're down again. I hear a lot of people talking about, they can't even pay off their loans, and it's broken again. And I think it's been like that for 48 hours. That's the third time. And you guys, that's not a smart chain right there. I'm sorry, that's not a smart chain. On the other hand, Cardano and Ethereum especially, they've been around for a long time. They're not trying to tell you everything's going to be solved overnight. They're scaling it out. They've chosen decentralization and security, and I think Cardano much more than any over these TPS numbers and all this marketing hype that that people are blowing up your ass. So all I'm saying, and again, I'm not saying Solana won't be successful, especially in the short term. Whether or not it is in the long term, I have no idea. Tell you what, I'm much more bullish, and I believe in projects such as, other than what I've already said, Ethereum and Cardano. I'm very bullish. Luna, Atom, and Polkadot, because all three of those have great teams. They have a lot of great people behind these technology. I really like the product Luna's building, around the whole UST and the algorithmic stable coin. I really like what Atom's doing with all their IBC bridges and things like that. I got an average of Harmony around 6 cents, but nice. My friend is a yeah, dude. And that's the most important message. I might be wrong about Cardano. I might be wrong about Solana. I think Solana is going to fall out of the top 10. And I truly, as I'm going out on the limb, I've been going out on the limb, and people think I'm crazy. I think Cardano will flip them all. I'm not saying, but I'm not a maxi. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I think it's going to be 95% of cryptocurrencies Cardano and 5%. I'm not a maxi, guys. And, you know, I have a nice little diversity, but I do think Cardano has the best technology and they will become the #1 smart chain in the next 5 to 10 years. And that's a very aggressive prediction to make, right? And I'm telling you right now, the chances are I probably will be wrong on a prediction like that, especially with Ethereum having such a high network effect and, you know, being out there, the first to market and the network effect are huge. But again, I don't even know if I showed it. I got it somewhere. Cardano has more volume, 6.5 billion in volume right now, or the other day, versus Ethereum's 5.8. Cardano's fees were 75,000 versus Ethereum's 40 million. Do the math, guys. Do the math. And the other great things, again, you can send your entire wallet, NFTs, Cardano, and everything in one transaction for like one Cardano. And that's great. I mean, that's what I'm saying is that's an amazing thing to be able to do. Where on Ethereum, every NFT is like a $50 or $150 charge. If you want to send your NFT to a secure wallet, you could rack up. You might have hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars of NFTs at risk because your wallet got compromised, or you need to, you know, you got into these things. And this is what happens to a lot of people. You get into these NFTs because people are talking about them. You got lucky. Next thing you know, you got tens of thousands of dollars in NFTs, but you can't afford to ship them. You can't afford to put them on a wallet with a ledger. I saw this so much, guys. You can't afford to secure them with a ledger or a Trezor because you can't afford to send all the. You don't have the gas to send one NFT, let alone a bunch of them. So let's see. I have not heard of 5IR. What the hell's that? Let's look it up. Sire? Sustainable? What is that? Were you were the one that brought MTV to the table too, right? You be going off the rails on some of this stuff. How's MTV doing? That one was one I've been somewhat interested in. It might be really bloody over there. I'm going to look at this 5IR too, though. And I wanted to look at how Phantom was looking interesting to me, especially as it goes down in price. Phantom's like one of those ones that, unfortunately, is getting beat out with my love for Atom and Luna right now. So, yeah. Oh, Kurt, my apologies. I think Nigel was another MTVer. This was interesting to me for a second. Let's see how it's doing. The 5th gen. Just like Elron Gold was 4th gen. 4th gen crap. All right, multi-back. This is still getting hammered pretty hard. If this wasn't so hard to buy, I can buy it on PancakeSwap. I guess it ain't that hard. I'm somewhat interested in this one. This one could get another nice pump. Man, it's down pretty hard too. All right, 5th gen. Give me a break. Watch me end up loving it and aping in. But it's also bloody. Oh, MTV was nice doing a deep dive with their white paper. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a fun time. What is it? They have some chip. Phantom Flip Terra on DeFi. Yeah, I think either you or Nigel was mentioning that the other day. No way. I think it was AVAX. I don't know about Terra. Did that really happen? That is super interesting if true. I want to take a quick look at this. All right, their website is not, it looks like it's straight out of 1997. So forward sustainability technology. All right, well, you can't brag about being fifth generation blockchain with a website like this. Let's see, proof of benefit. What? Nominated proof of stake, proof of benefit, proof of donate. They're just making up shit now, guys. Who is this guy? At least this almost looks like a doll. This looks like I don't even, it looks like, so what is that show? The vampire, that vampire freaking comedy on Fox. I never really, he looks like one of the dudes straight off that show. All right, what else do we got? Light paper. Is the light paper an easier read than the white paper? What do we got here? Welcome blockchain. It's a dumb name too. It's a dumb name. I'm sorry. From internet. Oh, I mean, they're saying some things I definitely know a little bit about. The current and all right. Let's see if there's anything in here that is this supposed to be Sire build the future system of governance? Sire is fully upgradable. They all are. Sire takes a different approach to realize all the network actors and stakeholders can propose and vote. Okay, now the future-proofing nature of Sire chain assures a seamless. Oh, come on, is created to evolve. This is all a bunch of nonsense. Blockchains, off-chain. All right, there is use cases, governance, sustainability, transparency, sophisticated. All right, watch this be the greatest thing since sliced bread. But there's nothing again. All right, so here's the problem. Oh my goodness, they're making up a new triangle: human, meaningful, decentralized, and secure. What the hell, man? All right, identity management. I am big on identity management, decentralized finance, CBDC, metaverse, blah, blah, Ethereum. Oh my goodness, Nimrod. I'm sorry, bro. Ricky, blockchain is off the chain. I'm hip. How you doing, Ricky? Ricky in the house. Nimrod, are you the one that brought this, Sire? Or are you just researching this right now, or did you already all in it? So far, there's nothing here that, again, I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. This is a very immature, this is tech, man. This is tech. It's going to evolve. This would be something like if you, who knows, man, short term, you could put some money into this. You can make a lot of money. That's just not my trading style. It's just like in stocks. I've already had my penny stock phase, so it's much harder for me to get into something like this. Maybe this thing blows up, but it's too hard to trade stuff like this. Now, in 1, 2, 3, 4 years, if this thing's in the top 20 and it's really doing some revolutionary stuff, then I would consider making it part of my core holdings. Now, every now and then, there might be a chain that comes along that really catches my eye, and I think about it, and I try to stay objective about everything. Like MTV caught my eye. I'm glad I didn't buy it. I'm glad I showed patience and I didn't buy it and I didn't FOMO into it. Just like right now, Oasis and Near. A lot of people are really, waxing on about that. But I stick to my core thesis and my core chains, and my at-risk money, even that is in things like Atom and Luna, which I'm extremely bullish on. So I'll do things like yield farm the Luna. Right now, I think it's a great time to be yield farming, for example, Luna and Atom. It's only 24% interest, but I'm sorry. I think you overlook the fact that 24% is a great return on your investment compared to what the traditional markets have been giving you for decades. And then on top of that, you're getting into two pairs that have a really good chance of going up long term. Neither one of them should outpace the other. So you shouldn't have too much in the way of impermanent loss. And you're hedging the fact if it continues to go down. And either way, you got into it when there was blood in the streets. Something like this is gambling right here. Straight up gambling. So if I'm going to gamble, I'm going to gamble on things where I'm extremely over the moon bullish. And that's going to be metaverse and gaming right now. What are you farming on Atom? As of right now, I am farming... let's take a look. And I'm looking to add more. I'm actually down. So let's take a look. Osmosis. You would think maybe I haven't. I got too many tabs up, guys. All right, let's get some stuff closed. Let's close that. I'm done with NFTs. Wen Sunday. Osmosis. Now I can't get Ozzy Osbourne Osmosis album out of my head. Actually, I don't know. I think I need this on my other browser. I don't think I have the... So right now I'm in the secret. Atom pair. I might not have... All right, it must be on this one. When you have two laptops, a lot of these wallets and stuff can really be tough to manage. And then different logs ins. All right, so I am in... let's see. Yeah, here we go. I'm in the secret atom pool. I'm looking to get a bigger position in the Luna. Again, I really like getting in two stable assets when the market's on its ass. When it was in the summer, it was Ethereum and Harmony One. That's probably still a really good opportunity, especially over on DeFi Kingdoms. But like I said, my focus in 2022 is going to be metaverse gaming and building out a core position in Luna and Atom. So I'm really interested in the Luna Atom pool. It's only 25%. I'm very interested in Secret and I'm very interested in Shade. I'm still learning about those. I'm very interested in Osmosis too, right? So I think I'm going to be putting a fairly decent sized position into the Luna Atom pool and taking those profits and putting it into things like an Osmosis Luna or Osmosis Atom or a Shade Secret, and really, and learning those, because there's still so much to learn over here on the Cosmos ecosystem. Hinok Trezor, hopefully I didn't butcher that too badly, in the house. How you doing, brother? Are you ever going to cash out of crypto or just going to be a passive income? I talked about that a bit in the beginning. When I first got into this, my primary focus was just to build, and this still is very much part of my main thesis. I want to build this into a massive passive income machine, and I've already done a really good job with that, with staking Harmony and using Tranquil Finance to earn a lot of percentages, staking Cardano, and I can't wait to see what Liquid Finance has for ways for me to really supercharge that. With staking Luna, I've got some Luna staking some Atom, the super fluid liquidity or super fluid stuff coming with Atom. I'm really excited about. Again, Cardano, the non-custodial and liquid, so I am really trying to build up this huge passive income machine. But I'm also building it up into these long-term core positions where I do plan to take profits. Like this year, I'm building up Luna and Atom, and I won't want to sell because they're going to be short-term capital gains. I'm going to wait until they hit that year period. So if markets get really high up again and we start hitting extreme green, I'm in long-term capital gains now with Bitcoin, Cardano, and Ethereum especially. I might take 5 or 10% off the board, drop it into things like Liquid Finance and Anchor, and earn a tremendous yield on my stables. And then when it gets bloody again, put it back in and really I think that's going to be a great way to really supercharge my portfolio over the next 4 to 10 years. Yeah, it's pretty secret, man. It's so secret I barely know anything about it. I think it and Shade are both privacy related. I don't know. So one thing to really be careful with how much money you have in DeFi. And this is another big black swan event we really got to be careful about. I mean, this is the type of stuff that can really hit these crypto markets hard. So you really got to we don't know what's going to happen with DeFi and our stupid ass Congress and what they're trying to do with DeFi, right? Don't forget that that's still kind of looming over our heads. And I think hopefully they will pull their head out of their ass and they'll come up with some better regulation. But as of right now, I think if that law doesn't get changed, all this DeFi stuff is going to have to KYC you. And that is one thing, that is one thing Cardano is building into their technology, where I forget exactly, but the stake pool operators and them, they have certain ways to KYC some of it, but not all of it. Privacy coin's going to get wrecked. Maybe, right? I don't know how that's going to play out. I really don't know. I mean, right now with Gensler, what would Gary Gensler, right? Who knows, man? He hates. I think he hates anything not Bitcoin. So I don't know what's going to happen. One thing to definitely pay attention to, though, is what's going to happen with this. You know, I'm not a big, like Solana, I'm not a big fan of XRP either. I truly don't understand. Oh, my freaking camera. I truly don't understand why anyone thinks XRP is going to be valuable. And I think that case is going to be big for cryptocurrency in general. I tend to believe like the SEC kind of had a big blow against them, because I think they have to turn over all the documents for why they decided Ethereum was going to be such a big thing. So I do think XRP is going to win that case, and that can be huge for cryptocurrency, and it might be huge for XRP in the beginning, but it's just, I'll tell you what's going to happen right there. XRP probably will explode in price, but there's going to be a tremendous amount of profit taking. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. There's a lot of talk about ETF for Ethereum futures, and I think there's been some recent developments with people applying for ETF in both that we know. I think Grayscale ETF is going to be up around May for the spot ETF and a spot So I think a lot of these things are going to come online, but again, I don't know how it's going to all play out. Nimrod, going to buy Gala and Mana, says Fortnite. I like both those projects. I'm a little bit more bullish Sandbox right now, but I've got a decent bag of Mana. I think those are all good investments. Nimrod's asking what will happen if USA ban crypto since Russia. Nah, I don't. If we might as well become communists, comrade. Like what? I don't know. The United States is not going to ban crypto. They're going to regulate it because they want to get taxes. They're unbanning marijuana. You know why? Because they want taxes. And there's too much money to be made in taxes, and if they ban it, it's almost not possible to ban it, to be quite frank. It'll be hard. You're going to be breaking the law if they ban it. It's going to be hard to get your money offloaded, I guess. But at a certain point, who knows? If they ban crypto, people are going to leave the United States. Money's going to leave the United States. So I truly don't think that happening. Who was it? They were talking about, I think it was maybe Meet Kevin. I think Meet Kevin was saying, or maybe Jeremy. I don't freaking remember. One of them, someone was saying how they think the Fed's playing like 4D chess right now and trying to devalue our currency just so they can, force the narrative of CBDCs. I think CBDCs are coming, so it doesn't matter. Weed and crypto are their new cash crops. Yeah. It's just not feasible to ban crypto, and there's too much institutions in it too. There is heavy institutions. We got mining. The United States isn't that stupid. In fact, they are stupid, because I think, what were they? Someone was doing a video and talking about the Fed possibly even with the ETF, they would be able to buy Bitcoin. I think it would be in their best interest. I personally, and I've said this in the past, hell, they should be spinning up mining operations at army bases and stuff, putting up Bitcoin mining farms, and just so that, they have a big say of the hash rate, regardless of what companies are here, incentives to bring companies here. That's all national security, man. Bitcoin could be a major concern to national security, and the best way to protect against that is to, make sure that we control enough of the hash rate without over controlling it, spinning up Ethereum nodes, spinning up Cardano nodes, spinning up, different nodes, So anyway, that's kind of my thought. All right, what do we got? 10:51. I'm kind of whatever you guys want to talk about. I can get off the mic any second now. I'm getting a little hangry. Definitely getting a little hangry. What are you guys having for lunch today? Getting excited for the football games? I'm nervous AF, guys. I'm so nervous, man. I had a Cincinnati beat. I don't know if you guys saw that game. That game and the Niners game. Well, the Niners game was pretty freaking boring, but it was a really good end. Kansas City, we got home field back with Cincinnati beating Tennessee. But man, we're taking on probably the hottest, best team in the AFC today. So I'm nervous AF, guys. Yes, Strong nose. So what are you guys up to today? Just chilling, relaxing. Let's see how crypto's doing, I guess. See if it's just kind of stabilizing. I'm not really expecting much to happen with cryptocurrency. I was honestly pretty surprised that it was kind of pumping today. It is looking like a bit of a dead cat bounce. Somebody used DFK. Yeah, I have, Chad Knight. I just want to see a weird Super Bowl. Dude, the last time those two teams played, if I remember correctly, San Francisco beat the S out of the Bengals. Wasn't that like the Icky Shuffle? What was that, like 80, 89 or something? Oh, man, that's what the Bengals, someone needs to break out the Icky Shuffle. Has anyone done that yet for Cincinnati? Thinking about buying Lock Jewel? Why? Man. If I can mine Lock Jewels, if like it went to your Lock Jewel balance, I would definitely be all over that. Like maybe that's something DFK should implement. And you know what I'm saying? Like they're going to other chains just so that they can cut off, the competition. But this whole Lock Jewel thing is a bit of a kerfuffle. Is kerfuffle a word? Now I gotta look it up. Kerfuffle? Where have I heard that word before? How do you spell that? Kerfuffle? Yeah, look at this. A commotion or a fuss, especially one caused by conflicting views. San Fran, sneaky Debo, and their D-line are straight. Yeah. Tell you what, man, that defense scares the hell out of me, especially with Nick Bosa. Man, that guy's a freaking beast. I mean, I'm a Chiefs fan, so I know. Are you a Niners fan, America? So we can go back to, what was it, Super Bowl 54? Kansas City should have lost that game, dude. And that defense was wreaking havoc, dude. And they're looking really good right now, really freaking good. Their offense kind of sucks, but they kind of know how to exploit Kansas City's D. So if it's those two in the Super Bowl again, I will be nervous AF. I don't know if we'll be getting a repeat on that one. Cincinnati's looking really good. Every team left right now looks really good. The only one that it's Brady though, right? Because Tampa Bay's really lost a lot of their weapons. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. I mean, they looked good last week, but they were playing the Eagles. And that was the Eagles kind of suck. Nah, born and raised Cowboys. Yeah, so when I grew up as a kid, I was a Cowboys fan too. But, I grew up in the Midwest and I was influenced by a couple people that were Cowboys fans. And then, I kind of went with it. Cowboys were really good, obviously, back in the 80s. And them and Pittsburgh were the big rivals. And then, Dallas. I abandoned ship. Dallas got really bad. What's his face? Oh, the coach. He's an announcer now, but they went into really tough times and I abandoned ship. And then I became a hometown Kansas City fan. And I mean, the times weren't any better really at the time. Kansas City was kind of up and coming, but it's not like they were, No, I didn't watch the fights last night. I haven't been into UFC as much as I used to. I used to do like all that jujitsu and stuff back in the day, and I was really big into it. But I don't know. I've kind of just doesn't interest me as much as it does anymore. Anyway, I became a Kansas City fan, and I had some good times. Kansas City 13-3, and then losing. They would always lose like the first round. So it took me 50 years to get that Super Bowl back. Let's see, man, decades of heartbreak. Right. Well, if you're still a Cowboys fan, yeah, you guys, this was a really rough year for you. Really rough. Some of the videos that have been shown, because there's this, I don't know how this bro ended up on my stream, but it's this dude that lives in Dallas, and he live streams the games, and he's always standing up. He doesn't show it, but he always talks about it and hangs out with people in his chat. I don't remember his name, but after that game, he went on a freaking rant. He had like an 8-minute rant that was pretty funny, and he was disgusted. Oh my goodness, he was going off. And then I've had a few other like Dallas Cowboy rants. And then I watch Undisputed a decent amount, especially the YouTube clips. And Skip is a huge Cowboys fan, and Shannon's giving him a hard time. So that was some good stuff. My dad worked for the Cowboys, and Mom was their first 2 years. Mom was there. Well, let's see. And was your mom a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader? Mom was there the first 2 years, and they had cheerleaders. So was your mom a cheerleader? That would be interesting if so. Well, the stream, I don't know how long we've been, since 9:30. I've been waxing on for like an hour and a half. Anything else you guys want to talk about right now? I can keep this going on for a while, or we can shut her down. Yeah, I mean, you've had decades of heartbreak, but you've also had a few Super Bowls. Yeah, it's been rough as of late. I mean, unfortunately, getting the San Francisco 49ers, man, that's tough, because that team's on a streak, man. That team's hot right now. They're looking borderline unbeatable, especially on D. I say borderline. That offense has a lot to be desired, but I don't know. They're capable of upsetting anyone. I would say the teams in the AFC are generally stronger, though. Cincinnati, Kansas City, and Buffalo is probably where I'd put my money. I would be, as much as I'd hate to see Kansas City lose, I would be happy to see Buffalo win one. I like their quarterback. Their quarterback is actually from a hometown really close to mine. Really small hometown. Cincinnati, I like, I like to see teams that haven't won it. I don't know. Has Cincinnati ever won one? Has Buffalo ever won one? I honestly don't know. So I'm an underdog kind of guy too. As much as I hate Jamar Chase for destroying my defense, I like the guy quite a bit too. I knew that was coming in a big fantasy football guy. Debo and Eli Mitchell were all over. Yeah. I had Eli Mitchell on my team too. He's one that I picked up. My fantasy football team got destroyed. I had Henry. I had what's his face? Omar Beckham. I had the Kansas City Clyde Alaire. Dude, like 4 of my top 5 picks were on IR, so I got destroyed this year. Just one of those years, kind of how it goes. All right, let's see what we got going on crypto. Phantom. V5 for Phantom. It's definitely looking a lot more interesting right here. This is the one right now. I do have, what do I have? I have some Atom that I did buy over the weekend. I really didn't, emphasize that, but I do have CC Vault. I want to look at, so I have some Atom chilling in my wallet right now. About 12 Atom. I have like I bought some more Atom over the weekend. I bought another $500 of Atom over the weekend. So I'm looking to pair that up. I am looking to buy some Luna, and I'm probably going to put that to work. I honestly should buy the Luna right now. I just kind of want to see how this But again, when you're yield farming, you're hedging a bit. So I don't know why I'm holding back on that. It's probably something I'll do this week though. And then I'll put the Atom and Luna to work. And again, I also want to put some Atom and Luna to work with staking. I'm just kind of trying to exercise a bit of patience and see what happens this week, see what happens this month, see what happens this quarter. I honestly think we're probably... Let me think about this. I think it's much more likely that we're going to continue to go down, to be quite honest. There's just too much uncertainty, especially with like the March. I don't know. So be careful this week. There could be a lot of FOMO this week. The Fed could come out and they could kind of backstep it a little, but also still kind of be like, kind of hush hush about, they're really playing this stuff by ear a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of ear bending from different political parties, the president and this and that. So this is especially up until March. It's going to be a very rocky time. I don't know. A lot of people think we could get a huge rally in February, though. I'm not really sure. Yeah, this week really could be ugly. Again, I'm sleeping a lot. It was really tough because I really didn't have cash on the sidelines. I had some, but it wasn't enough to pay my taxes. Now that I have cash on the sidelines, I can kick back and relax. Now, I don't want it to get bloodier. I don't know. It's weird psychology though. Like I want to be vindicated. I want to be validated because I sold some Harmony One. I sold a bunch of Jewel and I put a lot. So I kind of, it's weird. It's far better off for my portfolio for it to go into this massive bull run. Imagine if crypto were to 2 or 3x right now, I would be living large. But instead, there's this weird thing going on with my camera. But I actually sit around, I'm kind of rooting for it to dump more, which is strange, right? I just want to be vindicated. I just want to be vindicated that I made the right decision, even though I know for the most part I really did. So it's an election year for like Congress. That's how out of touch I am on some. Yeah, so I don't know, some of the House, some of Congress, or it's the midterm elections, right? Yeah, I don't know how much that's gonna affect things in the cryptocurrency and the markets as much as what the Fed does and the changing of rates and shedding of the balance sheets. And there's also a big concern right now with, for example, I think the thing that really drove things down on Friday that really caused this panic was Netflix. They provided really bad guidance, and that really just kind of caused a sell-off. Maybe it was a bit of a overreaction, but I don't know, man. It can get a lot uglier. I did kind of want to, and you know what, that reminds me. So I didn't talk so much about the RSI, along with the extreme fear. The RSI is sitting down at a level where historically, if you do buy it, long term, you're going to be okay. But if we go back and look at the RSI, maybe we're in the beginning of that .com bubble or that 2008 crash. My point is we just don't know. We just don't know. I do know the Fed and the government do have a tendency to step in and try and make things better. And I that's why I think there's so I think there's a really good chance that the Fed is going to do some stuff this week that'll kind of make it bullish again. I just don't know how much longer they can continue to do that. How long, it's going to continue to kick the can down the road. So, 2022, I do urge a bit of caution. We could have some rallies. It could be a very volatile year with ups and downs. It could be a rough year. I'm rooting for it to dump. So that's the thing, man. Again, it's in my best interest for it to pump. It's definitely in my best interest for it to pump. But if it dumps, I'm going to buy. Not a lot, but I'm going to buy back in. So ultimately, I'm hoping for a really good 2022 so I can take profits off the board and, secure the bag a lot earlier than having to wait to 2023, 2024. I mean, with the Bitcoin halving again, we're almost certainly to have another, another nice bull run. And as long as you've just been buying and dollar cost averaging and staking and DeFi and this and that, I think it'll be good for everyone. But I would like to see a pump this year. I just don't know if we're going to get it. It is that time of the, the stock to flow, and where it typically is a bear market. So we could be in a bear market. You add on to that all the uncertainty. The stock market, we look at that chart. Oh, so before I forget, like I said, the RSI looks really good right now. And historically, that has been really good. But if you go back to 2020 and the pandemic, and we're at fear levels like that right now. So it took a while for that to recover. And it got really heated really fast, and it didn't even really pump that much. And then even recently, even in the summer when it got this low, that was a really good time to buy. But it took 3 months before that to get a pump. So if you think buying in now, just keep in mind that it could still go much lower. This is only at a 20, which is low, but the fear is there. So it could continue to dump another 50%. So if you buy in now, it could still get a lot uglier. You've really got to have a long-term time horizon. This is similar to the .com crash, which I don't think it is, but it could be, right? That took years. 3 or 4 years before you started to see a recovery. And the same thing could happen if this happens with the stock market, it's taking crypto with it. So halvings, bull runs, and all this other hype everyone tells you, just always be prepared for the worst. And the best way to do that is just, don't put money out there that you're gonna need back. Don't put your rent money if you're going to need that back in 2 weeks. Don't put your house down payment on your house if you're going to need that back in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Don't put money that you're going to need back in any type of time frame. It should always be money that you consider lost. And it, 9 times out of 10, if you're able to withstand that, 9 times out of 10, it pleasantly turns, if you can wait long enough, right? And that's the thing. We don't know how long we're going to have to wait. All right, everyone. This was a bit of an impromptu stream. As always, I enjoy hanging out and talking to you guys. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's starting to fall below 35,000 again. It's 4 hours to the futures open. I don't know. I don't know if that thing, you know what? My guess is the future is going to open down, but basically flat. I don't know that we're going to get much out of the markets tomorrow on Monday. I don't know when does the Fed start providing some of this guidance? Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know that we're going to get much in the next day or two. Although, like Capo said, he's 50% stables. I do ride or die with that guy. He watches the perpetual markets on Bitcoin. He seems to think it's going to flush down again harder. If you want to think about it from a common sense standpoint, if big money knows that they can dump it down harder to eventually scoop it up for the long term, why wouldn't they, right? If I had billions of dollars in crypto, I maybe consider doing the same thing. Do not forget, when you buy Bitcoin, there's always someone on the other side that's either shorting it or selling it because they think it's time to do so. So 50% of the people are wrong all the time. That's all I'm saying. And 100% of us don't know. But I will say, you buy it, you dollar cost average, you buy it when there's blood in the streets right now, and you have that long-term outlook, it's all going to be good as long as you can, withstand the storm, as they say. All right, I am going to go eat lunch. I hope you guys have a great weekend, rest of your weekend. I will be back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there, or you will be square. And go Chiefs. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.